So your tweets, of course, are fucking people love them. You are one of the most unapologetic people on Twitter, which is great.
I'm sorry on the inside.
But it seems like at some points, and this is what I love, when you read the first few lines, it's like, is Ricky apologizing for something, or is Ricky like showing some sympathy for these holy rollers or whoever it would be? And then at the end, you just fuck them in the ass with a little twist.
I think you mean the one when I said, if anyone's ever been offended by it, I'd like to say I'm so sorry for you being a humorless cunt.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, see, he's not.
Yeah, they look at it like it's a nice little journey, and then there's cunt waiting at the end. And like, oh,
I should just say, as I'm in America, that there's no misogyny in that word from a UK.
No, not at
people
all.
often think
it's
that
very
that's
different for you.
It's not at all. In fact, it's the opposite. We very rarely use it to describe it because it's just too much.
It's for guys.
It's for guys, and it's often a term of endearment. That's difficult to explain. On Twitter to an American that it's honestly we once I was in I told this I was in Scotland and this Scottish copper came said, "Hey, Mr. Gervais," he said, "You're a funny cunt. You're a funny cunt."
And you said
thank you.
Thanked him.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff. That's the intuition and weird things in language. Like we just understand. There's no way to explain that on paper. Like when you say to somebody, "Hey, cocksucker," we just understand what it means by where it's coming from.
Well, that's why it's so gross when people take things out of context and print them out as a written word and then
it's like, of
write
course
a blog
that looks
about
bad.
it. Yeah.
But it's all about intent.
It's
words about
intent.
intent.
Yes.
That's all it is. Otherwise, they're squiggles on paper. They're lines. They're
But
nothing.
people have
Without
taken
intent,
that away.
Of course,
and
it's all context. And people get in the way, and they've got their own little worries and foibles, and they can't see the wood for the trees. They can't see the
you're persecuted
the
now
target.
for something that
They
meant
know
nothing.
that though. They're pretending.
They do, exactly.
They're
They do
pretending
know
that
that.
there's
Pretend
no
outrage,
subtlety in language.
Pretend outrage.
People want a bit of controversy.
The fake outrage.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
And Twitter's like made it even worse.
Yeah.
Because
I love some good fake outrage. It's great.
I think it's that now everyone has a platform.
Yes.
For social media, and now even real news reads tweets.
Yeah, you
and now
see 'em all
people
the
even
time.
report other people's reports. So they say, well, so and so didn't like it, which is the most irrelevant piece of information I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
You know, when it comes down to opinion, I don't care what hearsay of someone's opinion is. I only care what yours is, so we can discuss it. Or but now everyone's worried. It's everything's. Not just a popularity contest, but it's I suppose buckling under pressure.
It is.
Whoever shouts the loudest will win because people want an easy life.
It's a way to get your message out there. It's a way to show that you're a powerful unit. If you have an organization or something and you're outraged at something, now you have a voice. You used to have to go through a lot of channels to voice your
bothering writing a letter
opinion.
and getting, of course, now you just send a
tweet it out. We are outraged, and then the news picks it up, and look who's outraged.
Exactly, yeah.
And it becomes like real news.
Right, reporting on what people
Wildfire.
think, or reporting tweets. Like they'll read tweets on CNN. Like Rick, what was his name? Had a show, and there was like tweets pop.
They base news on tweets, and then they come back and go, "We received erroneous," or some people are reporting erroneously. It's like, no, you did.
Right.
You reported.
It's also this insatiable desire to hear about what the man in the street has to say. I don't want to. No, there's a reason he's in the street, right?
They're just out of news. They've run out of the
24
ability
hours, a long
to
time.
broadcast 24 hours of news, so they just
without
fill
talking
time on
about
shit.
things that they're not really supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
Real stories.
Yeah.
Real stories.
Corruption involved in our government.
Man,
real
when you had a
corruption
half
overseas.
hour or an hour newscast once a day at 6 p.m. or something, they were like, "Here's
Let's go over to the latest in the war." It's
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. Who put on Monsters Inc?
What happened?
This is ridiculous.
I was watching the news. There's a war on.
Can you picture Walter Cronkite? A tweet sent by Kanye West. No.
What? Exactly.
The news does say tweet us. Tweet
Yes.
us what you think.
They certainly
And
do.
they
Remember to
that. Like, that's
friend me on
news.
Facebook.
Yeah, or you follow us or tweet us what you think. It's
Yeah.
like the opinions of the audience should not be pertinent to the news at all. It's irrelevant. You should just be reporting it in an unbiased fashion. By the way, bloggers just got the same protection in a court case that the media has. And I'm really happy about that. Even though bloggers can be annoying, it really knocks down the media's ability to a little bit because
They're not
when
as
bloggers now have the same
holier
protection.
than thou
they do.
now.
Everyone's the media now.
Yeah.
Everyone's the media.
Everyone really is.
We are the media.
Everyone's
That's it.
reporting
We don't
their-
know where it came from or where it started or who's in charge, but everyone is the media.